Welcome to another edition of the SportSport. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the SportSport here on a 2 for Tuesday, Tony?
That is correct, dude.
What is going on, brother?
Not much, man. Happy to be here. Stoked for you going to the Rangers game tonight. That's sick.
Allen making his Ranger debut.
Hockey debut,
Yeah.
right? You said first hockey game
debut,
ever,
hockey
which is
debut.
pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna have a great time. You know, I would imagine that the vibe at the Garden is still somewhat like it can happen. I would hope so, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. And I think people will take advantage. Ticket price I was looking now, I mean, you could get in the 100s for under 140. So
No
I would
kidding.
imagine, the locals,
Yeah.
are taking advantage of that. And the fact that you get in the door for, what, $90? I mean, it's like you can't beat that. And
Christmas morning.
It's a shame. Like, I watch next year, it'll be the exact opposite because it'll be good again. But I feel like, I've learned my lesson about buying the later season tickets early on, riled. I just, didn't think that we would be in the situation that we are. But at the same time, I mean, it's better than being, DOA. I mean, we're still there.
Yeah.
It's just, it's going to take a whole town and I don't know, whatever phrase you want to use. You get what I'm saying, right? Well, what is the phrase? Something like that. Whole village?
It'll take a village. Yeah, it takes a village.
It'll take it, right? I mean, I think that's the right way to say it.
Yes, no, that is the right way to say it. And, it is, at least we are not the Penguins or the Bruins or the Sharks or something where we really are on the outside. The light is still there at the end of the tunnel. It's somewhat still, I guess, in the hands of the Rangers, but it starts tonight, Brian, as many people do say.
Yeah, I mean, it's what's the thing with Gatsby? Is it the green light?
Oh, I don't know about that one. I never read.
No, but didn't you see the movie?
No, never.
Surprised. That seems like something you would have seen.
Yeah, no, I've always wanted to see it, but again, never read the book in school, so I was never like, like the movie and
Interesting. So you're a big you can't see a movie unless you read the book kind of guy, or?
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I just guess, in that scenario, it was just like, I feel like everyone I knew, we read the book in school, read the book in school. You got to see the movie, And I was like, well, I never really read the book. I don't have this, all this lure around, Great Gatsby, dude.
Interesting, though. Interesting.
I couldn't even tell you what it's about. I think it's about some guy who time travels, to be honest, right? And then you learn a lesson or something. I don't know. No, there's no time travel?
No, there's no time
No travel at all, dude?
It's crazy. Me explaining
Just goes to show, yeah.
Explaining a movie to you, I mean, that doesn't seem right.
Well, obviously, you're just more well-read than I am.
It's just basically about this guy who has these, crazy parties back in, I don't know, the early 1900s or whatever. And it's funny, too, because you know who actually was, obsessed with, quoting it? Just really one phrase was actually Matthew, because that's how he started saying old sport.
Oh, really?
Because that's how that's a phrase that they use in the movie.
No kidding, dude.
Yes.
That's mad funny.
Yes. So just kind of funny how that comes full
So you enjoy
circle.
this movie, dude?
I saw it one time a long time ago.
Oh.
That's always me. I mean,
Right.
for the most part, maybe I think something's crazy and I want to see it again, but I'm usually a one and done type of person with the movies.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know you're kind of a 10, right? If you really like it. 20?
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
20?
if I really like it, yeah, easily.
What movie
dude.
you've watched most times ever?
Oh my god, it's such a tough question.
Christmas with the Cranks?
No, stop it.
Die Hard.
I mean, it's definitely up there.
Entourage.
No, I've never seen the movie actually.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I guess Ace Ventura back in the day,
Ventura.
dude, was probably a lot. Pet Detective, with Miami, Dan Marino, dude.
Yeah, Laces Out.
Laces Out.
What's the person's name?
Ray Finkel.
Yeah, Ray Finkel. I'm surprised the pencil's not out for that one, right?
Oh, it's right here, Brian. Right here. But come on, you didn't Ralph Ace Ventura? No,
Wasn't that Jim Carrey?
it is Jim Carrey. But
Carrey
it's
sucks, dude. I don't know
Come
why
on.
anybody gives that guy the time of day.
Dolphin.
honestly.
They steal the Dolphin.
Yeah, it's so
Miami
funny, right?
Dolphins
Isn't
in
it
the
so funny?
playoffs.
No, I love when him and Sandler talk like they're 5 years old. That's hilarious.
Oh my god!
I think that's how we should do our show from now on. Actually,
You want it?
Yeah,
Oh
that'd be
yeah,
great.
Oh gosh.
But, there is a lot to get to. John Pollock about 8 years too late on the Big East champions, right?
Yeah.
Jenny Bay. I think
A
the
little
Red
bit,
Wings
dude.
got him thinking a little crazy. That's what it is. But yes, congratulations to Richard on the Big East championship.
It feels
and
good.
The number 2 seed in the West region.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty intense. My mother also here says good morning.
Morning.
And then Josh B says, to fam, what is good, dude? Then corrects himself, says, yo, dude. Ernie with the Yernie says Josh B. Ernie says Tony kind of looks like Finkel. Finkel did have a mustache in the movie. I don't know if you can recall. In the original picture, obviously.
I never saw the whole thing because it's not worth my time.
Oh, my, you really didn't see the whole thing?
I'm not going to say
Speaking of not seeing the whole thing, Derpy does bring it up while we were talking about it. Happy Gilmore 2 got release date and trailer today.
And that's something where I'm gonna give that a shot. I don't have any expectations for it. Just because it's the golf, and I don't know. I watched a little, but that's still a little. I don't know. I don't know why Sandler. That's his thing. He has to have like his mouth like this, and like just why, like with his teacher in kindergarten, whatever. The other movie, it just why can't it just be like why can't you just talk normal? Why does it have to be a gimmick, Tony? That's what I just don't understand. And it's interesting. Pollock says soon to be national champs. Listen. I mean, as a 2, they're probably my favorite 2 seed. It would like complete the run, but I think at the very least they will, get to a regional final, which also known as. Tell you, never gonna get it. Like what part of the tournament the regional final is?
So dude, the regional final.
Yeah, it's right before the national semifinal.
So what is it? The Elite Eight?
Okay. All right. I mean, I gave I gave it to you on a platter, but at least
I didn't ask for those hints, by the way.
Sometimes, like with stuff like this, like you'll know, you'd be like, I don't know, $1 million.
Dude, how many people have ever played the MLB ever?
Oh, Manning.
Dude.
But so yeah. Oh yeah. We will do the bracket tomorrow.
9 a.m. show.
9 a.m. show.
That's right. Clock in,
clock out. But we do have actually 2 tournament games tonight. The first 4 are the play-in. So first one here is between Alabama State and St. Francis, PA. So St. Francis, PA, 16-17 this year. And they're going up against Alabama State, who was 19-15, and Alabama State playing in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, while St. Francis, PA, was in the NEC. And they're the team that beat Central Connecticut, who I mean, really, really is just a shame that. Geez, and I don't even see them in the NIT. That I actually want to just check that out because that would be 27 wins and they're not going to be in the NIT.
Do they can opt out of that tournament?
Yeah.
Why the hell would they do that? Salty?
Yeah. Let me see here though.
NCAA tournament, NIT tournament.
Boy, I don't see.
Yeah, I'm not seeing their name anywhere, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't. But I didn't even actually see the NIT bracket, to be honest.
Let's check. Let's see if I can look it up here. NIT.
No, they're definitely not in it, which is crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. SMU, UNI, Oklahoma,
Yeah,
Wichita.
no, they're definitely not in it.
Furman, UAB,
I'm really surprised at that, but I don't know.
Chattanooga.
They were just tight, but it's just like after having that type of season,
St. Bonnie's, dude.
I just don't understand why they wouldn't be part of the postseason. But I guess nobody cares about the NIT. So, Michael Butka, Lutka. Lutka
and him are gonna be hitting Mohegan, dude. I don't know if you've heard. If he comes out east, gambling and going to Game On and introducing him to the bald bartender baby.
Michael.
We don't have this ballpark.
I don't know. I think we'll just carry on. What's John Pollock saying?
He says that what a Omaha, never heard of them before. Omaha?
You know what he means? No, I'm just kidding. I know what he means, but I know you don't.
I mean, like obviously it's a school, but like Omaha, Nebraska.
Right. No. St. John's is playing Omaha.
Okay.
On Thursday, 9:45. 18.5-point favorites against Omaha. I mean, that's a big margin.
It's a huge margin, dude.
I wouldn't be surprised if they covered, though. Richard is relentless. Omaha, 22-12 this season, playing in the Summit League. They were the regular season and conference champs. So,
so they're pretty good.
And then Michael Buckeye,
Mohegan's the goat.
Riled for Mohegan.
Mohegan is great, I guess.
If you want to lose all your money, it's awesome.
Right? Yeah. Come on, nothing.
It doesn't have to be like that, but also you don't have to be hammered either.
Right? No. Well, you kind of have.
I never asked you though yesterday. A couple Guinnesses, anything yesterday? Corned beef, something?
Last night, no corned beef, but yes, Guinness, dude. Horseshoe
okay.
After dinner, just for a little bit of pool. Pretty dead there.
Yeah, everybody's at the Irish bars.
Yeah,
Probably,
I guess so.
right?
Yeah, because there's so many around here.
Well, what's the place we went to on Black Rock? There was like
the Castle.
Yeah, the Castle. Yes,
the Castle's a good one. Yeah.
Faintly remember that.
Faintly, dude. Whoa. But yeah, it was fun. Horseshoe was quiet. Dean was working,
Pool?
So we were talking about that. Pool, yes, dude.
1-on-1, you and Michael. Or?
Yeah, predominantly. I mean, we had this other kid that was in there, Max. He was like kind of rotating in.
Okay. Who was the champ?
Come on.
Like hand over fist or no?
Yeah, a couple games,
Okay, nothing crazy.
Nothing outrageous. We were talking to Dean a lot about the Orioles, dude. He feels like that the AL East. You never know. Seems like there could be a good shot for any team here.
I just hate how antsy every non-Yankee fan is for the demise. It's just not happening, but it's all right.
Yeah. I mean, you really think Yankees like handily
100 wins.
Take the division? I think FanDuel has them projected to have like 87 and win the division.
Yeah. No, I just saw something like that yesterday.
Yeah, I think Rick and Dave were talking about it, which does seem kind of low. Like even they were saying that.
Yeah, I mean they're a walking 90, I would say, easily. Pollock's confident.
Shooting by he says 25.
25.
Nervous about the 3-point shooting, it not being good. I mean, what do you think about that?
It was really good last game, but it has been inconsistent this season. But I feel like you almost don't even need to. I mean, just score at will. I think it's just, playing in the Summit League, going against the Big East champs, going against Rick Pitino, who will full court press Omaha when he has a 30-point lead. I just don't think they have a shot, honestly. That's my favorite bet, probably. 18.5, cover it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Book it.
Mohegan is the GOAT again, Michael Buckett.
Yeah, it says it again. And then here we go. He's going to order Jack Daniels next time at Mohegan at the casino while he's playing blackjack, Brian, and talking smack to his opponents.
Wait, did you win any money gambling, Michael? I feel like you never. But I'm guessing since he didn't
Well, he
say
didn't
it,
really-
that means he didn't.
I thought he said he gambled. He lost like $10 or something, or $50 maybe, something. Not that much.
I'm sure he'll tell us in a second.
In a second, dude.
Anyhow, Tony, are you going with the NEC champs or the SWAC? In the first game here, 640 True TV, the battle of the 16s, Alabama State with a 3.5-point, margin there. What do you think?
It's tough,
South
dude.
Region.
I guess give me St. Francis, to be honest.
Because you're an NEC guy, even though they're not in the NEC anymore.
Even though Cigar is not in the NEC anymore, but I have seen St. Francis play on numerous occasions. And let me tell you, they always beat Sacred Heart. So give me St. Francis at the plus 3.5, right? Let's freaking go, dude. Easy money, I feel, right?
I'm going to go with Alabama State. I think they're riled. Quite the run this season. And, I mean, both teams obviously have done a lot of winning. You win your conference tournament. But I do think it was impressive St. Francis beating Central. But, I think, the last two games Alabama State have been tight. And I think this one, they're able to push the pedal a little bit. Total 139.5. I'm going to say it goes under, but I'm going to say they win 60-52.
Yeah, I like that under call, honestly. Like you said, a lot of these games from the Hornets have been really tight. And then, of course, the red flash over here from St. Francis. I mean, it's not like they do a tremendous amount of scoring, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I would say San Francis. I don't. What was your final score?
60-52.
That's pretty low. I would say same score. St. Francis wins. What's up?
Wow.
That's
Okay.
right. Head to head.
And I know you're not going to take this seriously, but I
gosh.
do believe that we have a really good game at 9:10 between UNC, Josh B's Tar Heels, and Ernie versus the San Diego State University Aztecs. Brian Dutcher, the head coach, to the national championship game years ago. Longtime official under Steve Fisher, has done a good job since taking over the program, I believe, in 2018. Lost to Boise in the tournament in the conference tournament last time out. 21-9 this year. UNC's been all over the map. Almost beat Duke. They're 4.5-point favorites here. In total, set at 142.5. What do you think? Also, line open at 3.5 has been bet up to 4.5. So a lot of action on the Tar Heels.
On the Tar Heels, yeah, I kind of like that action. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I know you were saying the Aztecs over there having a good year, but I don't know. I just think when in doubt, give me North Carolina. I mean, why not, dude? I say Davis goes off, to be honest. Leads the team in points, averages 17 a game. I say he gets 25 tonight,
25?
dude. 25.
Okay.
Points,
And what are
dude.
we thinking for
That'd
the
be a
total?
season high for him, by the way. 142, huh? A little bit higher. I'll say it hits the over. Tar Heels 75, Aztecs 70.
I'm gonna say UNC 80-70. So give me UNC
And the over.
and that would set them up for a first round matchup with the Running Rebels. Tony, do you know what school that is?
Vegas? I know Vegas are the Rebels. I know that.
Right.
What do you get? What?
Now you're making
New
me
Mexico State.
question. No, it's definitely the Running Rebels, but it's Ole Miss.
Oh,
But now, honestly, now I'm bugging that it's not Ole Miss, but I know it is. But now you're making me check, and it's
Why?
just like throwing me out of whack.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, dude, I didn't do anything. What do you mean? Now all of a sudden I can't find it on the bracket. Like, what the hell's going on, dude?
Doesn't exist, dude.
No, but dude, somebody took Ole Miss out of the tournament. Dude. No, I know there's a Running Rebels.
Come on, dude.
But why are you like messing me up with
I
this?
didn't do anything. I swear, Ole Miss right there. Ole Miss Rebels.
What about the Running Rebels?
Doesn't say Running Rebels. Maybe that's just like what they say. Nope. Ole Miss Rebels. All right. No.
I'm just seeing if there's any. I guess it's just Rebels, but I swear I thought it was Running Rebels. So then what's UNLV? Are they the Running Rebels?
Running Rebels.
Running Rebels, they are. So Tony,
Oh!
wow,
Whoa,
that's a
dude.
little embarrassing for me. For you at the
Oh.
college getting me over that.
Never thought I'd see the day.
No. And then I guess John Pollock's saying Jack Daniels
It's good.
is good. Okay, but
It is
UNC should not be in. Ole Miss won't be missed when they lose to UNC.
Yeah.
So, and Ernie kind of defending UNC here.
Shut up, John.
Yeah. Sounds like Michael Butkus said it.
I mean, do you think does UNC not deserve to be in it, or
With 13 losses,
right.
watered down ACC this year, but I mean, played Duke tough last game. I mean, it's definitely debatable. A lot of people were talking about West Virginia getting in instead. When you get down to that point in the tournament, though, the field, it's going to be controversial. But
Wow.
I
John
mean,
Pollock
it is
says
true. I mean, Dog was saying he thought it was kind of like a blue bloods type of selection that they wanted them in there versus how they played this year. But that's always how it's been with the the tournament selection committee. So so they'll be out there to prove that they belong. So be interesting to see those two games later on this evening. Country Roads, take me home.
There it is, dude.
should
West
be in.
Virginia.
Yeah. So I think the governor spoke out, and then Carton on Twitter was like calling everybody out because he's like, "Oh, you say this team needs to be in, you can't even name one player on the team."
Oh, wow.
Which is true. People do that, and I would be the first person to say I can't name one person on.
West
I know
Virginia?
RJ Davis on North Carolina, but it just colleges is tough with the players. It used to be a little easier, but once the tournament starts, you start to really get to know everybody.
Yeah, some faces and some names.
So I'm excited to watch these games and do our bracket tomorrow. But let's go now to the world of Major League Baseball.
It's deep to left. It's 700. Albert Pujols.
Yep, what a play! Stop it, Yep. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drilled deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So the Major League Baseball season is underway. And Tony hit it on the head, at least with the spread, maybe not the total. But the Dodgers 4-1 over the Cubs. Yamamoto, I guess you could say outdueling, even though Imanaga didn't allow any runs. Yamamoto picking up the win here. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. And then you had 4 scoreless innings from the bullpen between Banda, Kasperius, Trinan, and then newly acquired Tanner Scott picking up his first save as a Dodger. And both pitchers seem to be on around a 70-pitch limit, so that's why Imanaga only got through 4 with those 4 walks. Didn't allow a hit, though, so he pitched well, but the offense couldn't muster anything up against his Dodgers pitching staff. Only 3 hits over 9 innings, Tony.
9.
While on the other side of things, the Dodger offense, 7 hits, 4 runs. Who else but Shohei Ohtani leading the way here, backing off 2 for 5 with a double. You also had hits from Edmund, Teoscar Hernandez, Will Smith, who worked 3 walks, and Conforto playing his first game as a Dodger, and Rojas. So kind of interesting. We thought that this was going to be, more of a high-scoring game, and it ends up being a lower-scoring one. And this is after, and I don't know who was in the lineups, but I think it's like the whatever Tigers, the local team there, actually shut out both teams in exhibitions like the previous days. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, Mike was telling me about that.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy, I guess, but I mean.
I think it's that they didn't have the full lineups in there. Did you catch any of this?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess when I got here, I don't know, was it like maybe the 6th thing, I think?
Okay.
By the time I got here, so I was able to kind of sit down and really focus on it. And I saw some highlights of the, pregame and stuff like that, and the atmosphere seemed pretty cool. Everyone seemed pretty hyped that these 2 teams were here playing. Obviously, a lot of fans here of Ohtani, of Yamamoto, of Imanaga, okay? So you can see why Suzuki as well, why some of these players were, these teams played together here. They scheduled this, you can put 2 and 2 together here. But yeah, the atmosphere seemed pretty cool, dude. I don't know if you saw Pikachu out there in the crowd too. Obviously celebrating. There's Brian's glaring at me, dude.
Sushi race or something ridiculous.
Yeah. No
gimmicks. Like these teams playing here. I mean, it's like
yeah, no. I mean, it is a gimmicky thing, I mean, they are obviously trying to promote baseball overseas.
But I feel like all it
here,
is their stars go to the majors, and then the people want to watch them. It's like us going there. I mean, they know Ohtani, they know Yamamoto, they know Sasaki, they know Imanaga. They don't need us to play there.
No, and they really don't. I guess. I mean, I mean, it's just a way for MLB to increase exposure internationally, revenue, dude. So
basically all annoying stuff.
It is all the gimmicky stuff. Yes.
You want to do the expeditions like this? Do it in the spring training.
Yeah.
Don't do it in the regular season.
No, yeah, exactly. I mean, spring training. It still is spring training. Like why? Yeah. Like why is this a regular season game? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
No,
it does. It makes sense, dude. What do you mean? Right? It's good for the game. They're growing the game, dude.
Yeah. No, they are. They're growing the game, dude. They're growing the game. It's gonna be great. But it was cool to see Michael Conforto. I would say for me here watching this.
So you're rooting for him?
Of course I am.
If he hits 30, though, you're not going to be a little.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Comeback player of the year, not tight.
Would be tight that he's not on the Mets, but I mean, I'm happy for him.
Okay, no, I just got a text from Corey. I was hoping that it wasn't some like bombshell.
Really?
But it wasn't.
Oh no. Why are you anticipating a bombshell?
No, I don't know. I mean, they just wanted to see how Clark Schmidt bounced back today. Had a good bullpen yesterday, so I mean, I'm sure it'll all be good. But you're just on the edge of your seat. Bated breath, Tony, with everything after. No, I'm just saying the way the spring's going. Even
Yes.
for you, to a lesser extent.
To a lesser extent, yes. It's always a lesser extent.
But yeah, I guess all good news here. So Chris Kirschner said the plan is still for him to start April 3rd versus the Diamondbacks. And then Jack Curry also reports Schmidt, who has been dealing with shoulder fatigue, said today that he feels fine following yesterday's bullpen session. Schmidt is uncertain about when the Yankees will slide him next into a spring training game. And in one day after throwing the 24 pitches in the bullpen, Brian Hoke says the Yankees starter for tomorrow at Phillies is TBD. That could be Schmidt. So all positive things.
That's good, dude. I mean, obviously, having him healthy is pretty important right now.
Yeah, dude, you're telling me.
Yeah, dude.
But John Pollock, I guess, is too early to watch the game.
Yeah, that is tough. I mean,
It was on when we were on last year. There's no way that it was. But it's weird though, because I wonder what the time difference is.
8 hours.
But it's like, why was it so 8 hours? So if it's on at 6, that means it's on at 2 in the afternoon.
I guess.
So right now it's 11:27.
Oh my gosh,
13 hours.
13-hour difference. Damn. Yeah, so it'd be on at 7 p.m. there, right?
Yeah, so that's
6 a.m. here,
why.
7 p.m.
So
there.
if you did it at 9 and it was at 8, then it would be over at midnight. But still, I mean, they're forcing us to have a major league game over there. I mean,
Ridiculous.
I'm
tough,
tight,
dude.
I'm tight.
No, yeah, I mean, as we should be, dude. As we should be.
But you know what's interesting too? I'm just looking at this.
What's that?
So really, it's been a long time since Conforto, has kind of been himself.
Yeah.
I mean, his average has been below 240 since the last time it was over 240 in a regular full season was 2019. I mean, he did hit 322 in the COVID year, but 232, 239, 237, and then he missed the season in between there. So it's kind of like now or never if he's going to figure it out or not.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, I feel like for him, I mean, this is probably the better opportunity he's gotten since leaving the Mets, to be honest,
Yeah, but it,
Giants.
It could be Syndergaard-esque though, where we have this this vision. Oh, because he's going to the Dodgers, that means everything is fixed. I mean, obviously the ballpark, I guess, is a little better. I mean, it's still a deep ballpark, but I guess maybe a little more hitter friendly than what is it? Oracle Park.
Oracle Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But even I mean, I feel like when Syndergaard left the Mets, I mean, just nothing was really good.
Yeah, he had already had bad.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's like Conforto
had the
isn't
shoulder,
good, but I guess it's probably better if we're comparing pitching and hitting, if that's possible.
Yes, so you can compare that, sure.
Just because he's hit some dingers, he's put a couple out here and there. So
and I'm sure he's riled, Tokyo games, dude.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, the Dodgers,
season,
Dodgers. Fuck the Dodgers. Honestly, right though. Like you're sick of the Dodgers too.
Oh, I am sick of the Dodgers, dude.
Yeah, so.
Come on.
All right. Anyway, in Dunedin yesterday, the Blue Jays end up walking it off 6-5 over the Yankees. They got a bottom of the ninth inning home run from Cunningham, who came into the game as a pinch runner. Carter Cunningham, the 24-year-old from Huntington Beach, California. Michael Buck got out of his seat somewhere. But this is a game where the Yankees did get 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and another Ben Rice home run, his 4th of the spring.
There we go.
Slugging .558 on the spring. Also, Trent Grisham also hit his 4th home run, and then you also did get another home run from Brenny Escanillo, I guess.
Holy.
The 22-year-old shortstop also went deep. Paul Goldschmidt only played 3 innings. I guess there was, back soreness, but supposedly no concern. But it's so tough because it's every time there's any little mention of anything. I mean, it's a freak out.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's like,
is.
isn't it? At this point, though, I don't even think you could blame the fans, though, right?
No.
I mean, it's just they've done this to us so many times. So it's like, how do you differentiate between something being okay and then something being a big deal? How do you really know? But I mean, I guess the thing you could go by is, he said if it was a regular season game, he'd be playing. Also, Goldschmidt's a guy who I think they said the last 10 years he's played at least 150 games or something.
Really?
Like within the without the COVID season, obviously.
Wow. But no, yeah, I mean, to your point on the injuries, I mean, it is, especially for the Yankees, because you just don't know. All of a sudden, it just seems like somebody's out for a long time after they're like, oh yeah, I don't really feel that bad or anything. But especially now, I feel like too, because it's like a lot of teams are so like cautious, especially because of the spring training. They're oh yeah, we'll sit him out for a few games. We'll let you know when he comes back. Not really sure though, So there's just so much uncertainty surrounding injuries nowadays. I feel that it does cause a mini freak out for any fan that hears like elbow tightness or soreness or just whatever, dude. You're like, oh my god, like, or is he gonna be available opening day, sort of deal.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's saying he's fully expects to be there on opening day, but it's just like until you get there, of course, that's gonna linger a little bit. But I mean, you would think so. So I mean, I guess we would hear something, if there wasn't the case, but let's see. And then really, other than that, that was really the synopsis. You didn't have a ton of guys yesterday pitch who are going to be a part of this team, at least, out of camp. Besides Yodrenis, it's a weird name, Gomez. And actually, I did see him have a perfect ninth inning where he struck out the side in San Diego. Of course, had him, in Somerset. But he has been lights out this spring, and he was just that yesterday, pitching 2 1/3, scoreless, striking out 1, walking 2, no hits allowed. So he's a guy who could be like a next, Luke Weaver or somebody like that the Yankees develop. He's out of options, so he seems like he's a pretty safe bet to make the team. So let's see what happens there. And then the Yankees are back in action today. Hosting the Boston Red Sox at George M. Steinbrenner Field here. And today we are going to get, let's see, we do have the lines out, I believe. So it looks like they're going to go with Wells leading off again, Judge in right, Bellinger in center, Jazz at second, Dominguez in left, Volpe at short, Dom Smith at first base, J.C. Escar at DH, Oswald Peraza at third base. And on the other side of things, for the Red Sox here, they're rolling out with a little bit of a lesser lineup, but they do have some of their young blood in here in Campbell and Roman Anthony. But they got Hamilton at short, Campbell at second, Yoshida DHing, Rob Refsnyder. That was one we were talking about for the grid, Tony. Tristan Casas at first, Carlos Navarez, the former Yankee catcher, Roman Anthony in left, Trace Thompson in center, and Alex Toro at third base. It's weird. Does ESPN just never show the probable starters for spring training?
Correct.
But it's going to be Walker Buehler versus Max Fried.
That's what you want to hear, dude.
So that's going to be 105, and I would imagine that'll be on the Yes Network, being a home game, Red Sox. So let's go as we inch closer to opening day. The Mets. What do we got?
The Mets, dude. Split squad yesterday, dude.
It is on Yes, by the way.
It is on Yes, by the way. I guess both games, obviously happening at 1 o'clock or 1:10 games yesterday. We had the Mets face off against Miami. We had the other squad face off against Tampa Bay, dude. So pretty interesting there. Against Miami, it was a 6-5 victory, dude. I guess much like the Yankees game, but Paul Blackburn pitches 4 innings, gets 6 Ks over those 4 innings. So strikeout stuff was there. Does give up 2 earned runs. I think it was just a 2-run homer, I believe.
To Myers?
Right there, dude. To Myers. Homered in the 3rd. Other than that, Blackburn did look decent, better than when he started spring training, that's for sure. I think his ERA when his first couple starts was like an 11. Down to a 5.6 right now, dude, which is pretty solid, dude. You're trying to Do the best you can there, obviously. In terms of the hitting, I guess Canario had a big day. He was had a 2-run blast later in the game. Did also work 3 walks.
There we go.
So it's kind of funny. A lot of parallels here, these Yankee game, huh, dude?
Yeah, right.
Come on, man.
No, it's like the Rangers and
UConn.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. But dude, I don't like that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, dude.
Tight about the Rangers, but then if we mention it, even though I'm a fellow fan, I can't mention it supposedly, even because I'm hating, right? I'm hating. I don't want them to do good.
Well, it's just a weird comparison, dude. To UConn, I mean,
Why
I
is
just
it
don't
weird?
see it, dude.
Cross
Don't see it,
sport?
dude.
I mean, it's like
Different
you can do cross
sports,
sport though. It's
dude,
just in terms of how a team is how a team has been inconsistent. That does make sense.
Yes, you can say the two teams have been inconsistent,
Yeah.
even though the Rangers have been consistently poor.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there was a 10-game point streak the one time? That was the only hot streak of the whole season.
Dude, yeah.
Kind of nuts.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
In any case, you're happy with a 6-5 victory here. Miami is not looking too great, I guess. I guess Ryan Weathers is supposed to be a big pitcher for them. But in any case, you also lost 2-0 against the Rays, speaking of not looking great. But what great was Griffin Canning, dude, who striked out 9 batters over 4 2/3 innings. So a lot of strikeouts there, and kind of impressive arsenal, I think, from what he was throwing. He was striking, setting batters up with fastballs, striking them out on changeups, striking them out on sliders, striking them out on the 4-seam fastball. So it seemed like, Canning was really just like reaching back and getting a little bit of everything, dude.
I can't believe his ERA is 0.9.
9. He's been pitching great.
I thought he got hammered one start, did he not? Or is it just one start he was just like okay, and then he just literally hasn't?
Yeah, he was just okay. Maybe you're thinking of Blackburn.
But also, if he has a 0.9, was this like his first runs allowed? You can probably see
guess,
his,
right? Yeah. Let's look at some game logs here.
But I swear I remember, dude, 16 strikeouts, 0.9. I thought I remember you just saying not great, like when he was pitching,
I mean, again, his stuff didn't look great.
Okay, maybe it was that versus the statistics you're saying. Yeah.
Why isn't this doesn't give you no fucking game? That's kind of annoying. I guess I have to look here at on the MLB app. Stand by. Tampa Bay. Ugh.
But now I feel like you're almost probably. I mean, you probably don't want to take the bait too much, but you're almost like excited for Canning.
Listen, it was his 3rd start, so let's see.
They don't have spring training game logs on there.
They don't, right? Like, what the hell? Like game logs, nothing's there.
Oh.
I mean, there's no. It doesn't even say like normally they say 2025 spring season, or it doesn't matter. 3 starts, 1.9 ERA, 10 innings over those 3 starts, 16 Ks.
Not terrible, right? I mean,
No, not at all, dude. Yeah, exactly. The strikeout stuff. I mean, again, he struck out 9 yesterday, so the strikeout stuff has been there. Again, you think Tampa Bay, not the best, the who's who of hitters. But in any case, I mean, he was definitely the bright spot there. Only letting up that 1 homer in the first.
And then he settled down.
And even so, I think it was like, 2 strikeouts, gave up the homer, or a strikeout, gave up the homer, and then 2 more strikeouts, end of the inning, and then just went to work sort of deal. So in terms of hitting for the Mets, there are only 3 hits. Lack of hitting has been a little bit of a theme.
You're concerned a little bit, or?
I mean, a little bit, I guess, dude. I mean, again, coming into this season, you're thinking most of the concern is with your pitching, and even though it still, I guess, kind of is a little bit because of the injuries, because of the uncertainties, you kind of were hoping, the bats would come alive a little bit more emphatically here. But there's still some more games of spring training left, and I don't know if it's just maybe some of these batters are seeing guys like Mike Vossel that they've never really seen before. They don't really know their stuff, so they don't really know what to expect, how to anticipate pitches, the timing. So hopefully they figure that out, come opening day, dude.
But really, I mean, I'm sure it's like the top part of your lineup you're not concerned about. It would be just the second half, you're saying?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, obviously, I mean, I know that they will come around. That's why they're some of your better hitters.
Yeah.
But I mean, not for nothing, dude. I'm looking for Lindor to start out the season like on fire. That's what I would really like to see. I mean, I haven't really seen that from him in his Met tenure, and it's just like I mean, obviously last year in terms of entering the postseason, that was massive.
Right.
But imagine if they just played like that on the first half of the season, anywhere near that level.
The division.
Win the division is right, dude, and maybe not have to go through this grueling process of September and the wild card and everything, and then eventually fizz out. Because that's really what happened. Our pitchers kind of fizzed out just because, obviously of all these grueling games they had to go through, late August, September, and everything. So that's really what you want. I mean, you want your offense to come out here because, again, I mean, you're thinking with the injuries of the starters, with having to rotate in McGill and possibly even, well, obviously Griffin Canning could look good. Paul Blackburn, it's like you're going to – and – I'm anticipating that the offense is going to have to pick up a lot of slack,
And I'm also thinking bullpen-wise. I mean, I know, obviously you got Diaz there. Who I'm trying to think of the other guys that are like high leverage.
High leverage? They got this new guy. I forget his name. I kept thinking it was, I don't know. I kept calling him Ryan Weathers, but
that's the guy in the Marlins.
That's the guy in the Marlins. Yeah. He's like 22 years old, throws like 96, and they've been using him a lot in spring training. I forget his name. I'm sure they'll be using Buteau a lot. Stanek, Garrett. Oh wow, AJ Minter. That's right. I forgot they picked him up.
That's okay. That was the guy I was.
That was the guy they picked up. They don't have him here. Paul Blackburn. I can't even forget this kid's name, dude. I'll have to figure it out.
Not Nunez. Right?
No. It's not Nunez. I can try and see if I can look it up here.
Reed Garrett.
No.
I guess Diaz has gotten touched up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Not good. Did he pitch against the Astros? Was it Zuber? No. I'd have to figure it out. Grant Hartwig, don't ever want to see him. I mean, the bullpen doesn't, I don't have a lot of confidence in the bullpen. I'm not going to lie. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't add, I don't know, just somebody else,
Anybody else, I know. I don't know if maybe the thought was to use McGill out of the bullpen a lot.
Maybe Canning or Blackburn as well. Initially,
I can't see Blackburn coming in a high leverage situation and
well, I think he would be more like a middle relief couple innings, right? I mean, if they had to.
Yeah, I suppose so. But still, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. But again, not a ton of confidence in the pitching and bullpen. But it's the same deal as last year, really. So I guess we'll kind of see what happens. And even AJ Minter, to be honest, I don't know, I've seen him when he pitched for the Braves. Okay.
Yeah.
Middle?
But I mean, he's the second best reliever on the team, I think.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
He could be okay. I mean, he might be actually decent.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest thing that's gonna tell the tale of this bullpen is if Stanek can carry over the postseason.
Yeah,
because the regular season was terrible.
Postseason
was
postseason was ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
And he does kind of look like Noah Syndergaard. He's obviously a big body, a long blonde hair, dude. He can really get behind his pitches. So if he does pull that out of his hat here, that would be outstanding. But again, I mean, I don't know how much confidence I have in that. We've seen how many times we've seen a pitcher do great in the postseason. Next year is not good.
Not good. So we'll have to see what happens. So the Mets are off today too.
That's right.
A doubleheader.
Yeah.
Let everybody rest up,
Which is nice.
Yeah. So I guess Tony, right? I mean, it would be a good time to do a grid.
Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. Yeah, that guy's name's gonna bother me. All right, let's go to the Immaculate Grid here. See what we got going on. Okay. All right, here, let me share it here on the stream. All right, dude.
start opening day makes Yankee fans feel comfortable without Cole. Tony loves a comment like that.
I don't really get that, to be honest, dude. Dude, Holmes has been killing it in spring training.
Yeah. Yes.
You gonna wear your jersey?
I think it's actually still hanging up on the wall in there.
Oh, is it really?
I think so.
No kidding, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll wear it.
Why not? Right?
Nah, I can't do that.
Maybe I could borrow Alan Strawberry jersey.
Oh. All right, dude. Braves, Pirates, Braves, Nationals. Brave with a sub-3 ERA for the season. We got Diamondbacks, Pirates, Diamondbacks, Nationals. Same deal for the D-backs, sub-3 ERA.
You know what's really funny? Nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I just got this text again. Like, this customer, I'm not, like, it's the wrong number. I don't know how they got my number. It's like, I didn't answer a couple times. It's like, you can just get the hint it's the wrong number.
Yeah.
So, but you think just so they just shut up? Like, is this the wrong number to the contractor, or do they need to contact the city of New Haven?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, but definitely just tell them. Wrong number. I'm trying to do a grid here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Come on.
All right. How about this? This is going to be very low percentage.
What do you got?
For the Pirates? Oliver Perez, 200K pitching season.
Really? Okay, here we go. 200K pitching season is tough, dude.
Former Met great.
He had a 200K pitching season with the Pirates. Yeah, wow, 4%.
Do you remember him on the Mets, or was that still? No, that was. I think
Was
he was
that
there with Randolph.
2000? Oh yeah, he was there with Ray Randolph.
Yeah, but you don't remember him that much.
A little bit. Was he on the Pirate? When was he on the Pirates? Before that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll pull up like the career trajectory here.
Megan.
Like
Perez. Fucking nope.
he pitched actually a long time. He pitched until 2023 in Mexico anyway, and then the majors 2022. But he was with the Pittsburgh in 06 and then came to the Mets in 06. Or he came to the Mets in 06. Yeah.
So that was the Randolph blow it against the Phillies.
Don't you hate when you go to Baseball Reference and they lump the minor? Okay, this actually.
Yeah, I do don't like that.
But it was 2004. He had 239 strikeouts in 196 innings for Pittsburgh.
Great, dude.
But then 585, 655, 663, 638.
Oh.
But had the one good year in 07 with the Mets, 356, struck out 104 batters.
29 starts.
And then he became a reliever second half of his career, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah. I mean, good for him.
So but you have a memory of this, like more so than
yeah, definitely can picture his face.
What about El Duque with the Mets? Anything
Oh yeah,
yeah, you remember?
Yeah, of course.
At the time, like Riled liked him.
Loved El Duque.
The Ephus,
the name, everything,
MLB,
dude.
Did you ever throw the Ephus in MLB 2K?
No.
It was like MLB 2K7, and it was literally you had to wait 30 seconds to swing, so everyone would get all fucked up with the timing.
Oh my god, that's
brutal. Did you used to play MLB 2K?
2K? No, I never played 2K.
Yeah, no, it was kind of hilarious. Legend, honestly, El Duque.
I can see you getting riled for that,
Oh
dude.
yeah, dude. All right, so let's see what we got here.
I know I kind of feel like I say this every day, but Kenny Lofton for Pirates Braves.
I guess, right? Ernie?
I mean, for this guy's been everywhere, dude.
3%.
3%.
All right, so Pirates and Diamondbacks, Braves and Washington. I feel like there's a ton for Braves and Washington.
I think Mark DeRosa played for both.
Braves and Washington, yeah.
Mark DeRoe. 0.9. There we go, dude.
The under 3 season for Atlanta. I was just trying to think of like the
Smoltz, Glavin, Maddox.
Do we go Brandon Webb for Arizona?
I'm down.
I think he did it.
Uh-oh.
He won a Cy Young. He had to. Just do it.
Had to have. Brandon
Barnes, the new Swami, he says.
Oh.
8%. Okay.
I will take it.
I think it would have been better than like Schilling or.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So let's see what else are we thinking here. And then the under 3 season with a lot of Ks, like anybody that's like crazy, maybe that not everybody's thinking about. Would Koufax be a high percentage?
No, that's actually interesting.
Or Fernando Venezuela. I'm trying to think about just other random
random pitchers that were.
Maybe Koufax? I don't know. Maybe they're not thinking about it. Ernie likes seeing us sweat this out now, by the way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Get a good kick out of it.
Yeah. Like sick, dude. For Washington, 200K season, do Pedro.
Good call.
Pedro?
Oh, Pedro, classic. Fat fingers.
Oh, jeez. I didn't think it would be 20%.
I know, for Washington. Like
Shot. Okay. All right. And
Sandy?
then- oh, yeah. Sandy. Alcantara?
Sandy Alcantara? That would be wrong.
4%.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
See?
but Pedro 20 with the Nets. I thought it would have been opposite, honestly. Liriano for Pirates.
D-backs. Okay, yeah. Pirates, D-backs. Francisco, Liriano.
You almost did it wrong?
Almost did.
Ernie leading us wrong. I had a feeling that he didn't pitch for the Diamondbacks, but I'm not supposed to doubt the Swami. Ernie. It's tough, but we gotta move on to a different grid. But wow, that kind of threw me off guard.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Customer on the floor.
Customer on the floor, dude. Oh, man. All right, we got to go back up to see which one.
At least it wasn't us, though, so we can't feel too bad.
Yeah, dude.
And then now Ernie's going to have to help us out for this one because this doesn't seem that easy.
No,
Gold
Cubs.
glove, dude. Where's the gold glove? Could have sworn I saw him in a D-backs jersey. Come on, Ernie. Come on.
That's all right. It happens.
No, it does. But here, go. What do we got here?
We got Houston Cubs, Cubs Twins, Cubs Braves.
Hall of Fame.
Oh gosh, dude.
All right.
Cubs Braves.
Just trying to think about this.
Swanson.
Oh, Dansby.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get creative here.
Yeah. That's what gets you into trouble.
Yeah. Wow.
Stroh's Cubs.
Gold Glove. Did Morneau? I don't know.
I don't know, dude. This is a tough one.
Do we go a different one?
Dude.
Or is that just embarrassing?
I mean, nothing's, I guess, embarrassing now at this point, dude. I mean, do you think we can just get through it? You know, like even don't even care.
Okay, I guess so. Go Beltran. Oh no, is Beltran in the Hall of Fame? I feel like
I don't think so, dude.
All right. Dallas Keuchel, Gold Glove Astros.
Okay, that's a good one.
Even though Ernie said KN Gold instead of Keuchel. What else we got here? The Braves Hall of Fame.
I mean, Chipper Jones. Could be anybody.
Wow, I don't know why this is like kind of tough, right?
Yeah.
It's not, nothing's popping.
Nothing
right
is popping, dude.
You think Burt Blyleven won the Gold Glove? Or Kirby Puckett? Or Joe Mauer? Just go Mauer.
I guess.
I guess just go Mauer.
Mauer for the glove.
Yep.
And
then Molitor for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
All right, so who do you want for the Gold Glove?
Mauer.
Oh. Joe Mauer. All right, there we go.
There you go.
Something.
Molitor for the Hall of Fame. 1L.
There he is.
5%.
5%?
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Joe Torre?
For
But I don't know if it does because I don't know if managers are managers included with this.
Oh, we've never even done that. So I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but
Anderson,
Gold
Siggins,
Glove,
okay.
Braves, Simmons.
Oh, and then Cubs, Braves, Rafael Furcal.
Cubs, Braves.
I swear Furcal was on.
Could have sworn I saw him in a jersey.
Yeah, I could have sworn Ernie.
Oh,
All right,
man.
we got to get at least one here, so keep going. Come on.
She's
Come
one
on.
with Swanson.
We had it,
Had it.
lost it.
Blew it. All right, let's focus here. Number 9 grid
Hey,
here.
rookie of the year. Do we take it to go to a different one? Rookie of the year we're never gonna get.
It's like we're gonna skip number 9. Had high hopes for that one.
This is Liriano just set the tone for today. That's the problem.
Oh gosh, dude. All right,
Okay,
we got
we could do
Yankees.
this.
All right. Oh, rookie of the years.
Uh,
John Pollock, Detroit, rookie of the year.
Yankees, Tigers. You could do Justin Wilson.
Oh, Justin Wilson. Nice.
Yankees, A's. You could do JP Sears.
That's a good one.
I think no period.
No periods?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yankees, Padres. You could do Johnny Brito. Jhony.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, we're moving and grooving. And then we get to the Gold Gloves.
Yeah.
Everything goes to Jeremy Shack. And the Rookie of the Year. Jesus.
Oh.
All right. So let's see.
Tigers, Gold Gloves. Got nothing right now from Ernie.
I mean, you would think. Oh, Eric Chavez. Do that.
That's a good one.
22%.
Yeah.
That good. And then let's see the Padres
Gold Glove, Machado.
and the Rookie of the Year. Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, dude.
I don't know who else.
Right? That, I mean,
A's. Alan Trammell, Gold Glove, Detroit. Michael calling you out for yawning a lot today. Have no fear. I'm on the route with coffee.
wow, dude. Thank you, Michael.
36%. Wow. I mean, this is just
I am yawning
like
a lot
the
today.
who's who of
I mean,
grids today.
as long as we get through one, dude.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I guess to Merrill, right? I mean, it'll be a nice 100%.
Jackson Merrill,
I'm
Rookie
trying
of
to
the
think.
Year.
I'm trying to think who else.
No, I don't. I literally couldn't say.
Yeah, just see the 60%. Come on. And he didn't win it. At least we can get out of this one. Don't worry, I mean, we have to do it.
God, dude. All right, let's go to the previous grids. I don't know, man. Let's maybe get some music going, get some juices flowing, dude. A little something. All right, come on. I get some music, dude. Let's play now here. Number 11, back in San Diego, dude. Padres, Royals.
Michael Wacha.
Michael Wacha, that's a great one, dude. I know for a fact he's played for both of those teams. Great. 0.8. Wow, very low for that. Padres, Cubs.
Rod Beck. Was he on both? I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, and then let's see. So, Hall of Fame as well.
Oh, for Kansas City. Jesus.
And then the
All-star.
Cleveland and the Padres. Clevenger, right? For Cleveland Padres.
Cleveland Padres. Yeah, that's a good one. Mike.
Higher than I expected there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think the music's gonna motivate?
Oh.
All right. Kansas City All-Star Kelvin Herrera. No, All-Star.
Oh, sorry. Not Hall of Fame. Herrera.
Herrera.
There it is.
0.3.
Jesus.
The Cubs. Okay. Mark Pryor. All-Star. .2%.
Nice.
Cleveland All-Star. I think Borowski was an All-Star, but I don't know if we want to do that one. you want to just do Sandy Alomar, I guess?
Wow, 3%. All right, there we go.
And then let's see. The Hall of Famers.
From Kansas City.
Obviously, Brett. Okay, for the Cubs. Think about this for a second. And Cleveland. I mean, Sabathia is going to be so high, right?
Yeah, he would be.
Cubs. Ernie?
Ernie? Anyone?
Banks, I'm saying?
Oh, Ernie Banks for the Cubs? Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Ernie.
32. Brett will be 54. I'm trying to think who else was on those teams. I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind, you know? I can't, this is where we need Ernie, though. You know, that's the Jim Thome Hall of Fame, Cleveland.
That would work, yeah.
Yeah, I guess just go Thome. Too high. Yeah.
32.
Just
Him
get
and
through it.
Ernie.
Cubs and Padres.
Cubs and Padres. Was Chapman ever on? Chapman never had a
No.
Padres. No.
Ernie says, should he call in? I
I
mean,
mean, got these last two.
yeah. I mean, just to save the day, Ernie.
Give us something going here. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? I'm just connected to Bluetooth in hopes of him calling. There he is. Oh, Ernie, you're
man,
live,
there he
Ernie.
Yeah, all right. Now, Barnes, how many times have we done this grid where you don't think of McGriff the crime dog when it comes to Cubs, Padres stuff?
Yeah, that's it. McGriff. Fred McGriff.
Cubs, Padres.
But the Royals Hall of Famer.
All right, Fred McGriff.
I mean, we're already kind of screwed here at what we're going to be at, like 90% anyway.
Then do Cookie Rojas.
Cookie Rojas.
You don't know who Cookie Rojas is, bro?
He played from 1962 to 1977.
All right, let's see. What is it? 191, and he didn't even
No,
make
we
the Hall of
lost. Yeah, we lost.
Fame. Wow, Ernie. Cookie Rojas?
Cookie Rojas
Liriano?
wasn't in the Hall of Fame.
And
He's not.
Liriano? I mean, now we still have to complete a grid. We might be here till 9.
Oh, Cookie Rojas.
It is annoying that they won't let you restart. We miss one.
I know, kind of ridiculous.
That's
'Cause
crazy.
it-
All right, I'm going to go put my head in the pillow.
all right, Ernie. Thanks.
Thanks, Ernie.
Thanks for
Appreciate it,
no,
dude.
just kidding. But kind of. But anyway, all right. Let's just try to storm through one, Tony, because otherwise we're gonna be here all day.
All right, dude. Let's go to grid number 12, dude. Rookie of the year. Yeah, they loving that Rookie of the Year one.
No, do a different one because the rookie year is problematic.
Okay. Problematic is right. We're problematic. That's
Yeah, we
that,
are.
that we're just not. Oh God, dude.
All-star Gold
Gold
Glove. I
Glove.
think we could do this, right or no?
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
All right. So for
Jesus.
Gold Glove for the. Is today not the day, Tony?
Didn't Stroman get a Gold Glove in the Cubs?
Did he?
Marcus Stroman, I'm pretty sure he's Gold Glove pitcher, right?
I mean, just do it.
This
I
is
guess.
it, dude.
It's not gonna be red. Seeing red.
Fuck, dude.
Well, I didn't want to do this one anyway, so.
Is he not a Gold Glove pitcher?
No, but I mean, with the Cubs, he's only there a couple of years.
Fuck. God damn it, dude. Well, we just we're 14.
Silver Slugger. I know. All right, so first one on the left, Gene Segura. And then for All-Star for Brewers, do Richie Sexton.
Richie Sexton.
Or do Ben Sheets, actually.
Oh, Ben Sheets.
2%.
2%.
Okay.
There we go, dude. Silver Slugger.
All-Star for the Astros, Morgan Ensberg. 0.4.
Nice, dude.
Reds All-Star. And then Ernie's saying Lorenzo Kane, silver or Gold Glove for the Brewers. Watch him not have it. Or there is no Gold Glove.
Yeah, that was the last.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So Silver Slugger.
For the
let's
Brewers.
see. And then.
Willie Adames.
Or do. I wonder if Sexton did it.
The Silver Slugger,
Yeah, I feel like he had to have.
right?
Yeah, do Sexton. Last one. Go, gotta go.
Oh my God, dude, it'll be forever till we get one. Come on, man. Sorry. 15, dude.
And then the Silver Slugger and the Gold Glove, just what we wanted.
Just get fucking pwned.
All right. Hideo Nomo, Dodgers in Boston.
That's a good one.
0.7. All right. Orioles and Dodgers. And then Silver Slugger. Gold Glove.
Oh, Ken Griffey for either of those, right?
Yeah. And then the Silver Slugger. Mo Vaughn for Silver Slugger Red Sox.
That's a good one. Everyone's gonna pick that one. Oh, 3%. There we
okay.
go.
Silver Slugger for the Orioles. Oh, Jim Thome, Orioles and Dodgers.
Oh yeah, good call.
3%. And then Silver Slugger for the Orioles. Tejada? Wilson Benement for what? LA Orioles? Oh, we already have that. Okay.
Oh yeah. Tejada, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miguel. You sure?
Yeah.
What,
There you go.
4%?
All right, and then let's see, Gold Glove for the Mariners. The Mariners, Silver Slugger. Dude, the collective size, dude. Edgar is probably too obvious, right?
For what?
For the Mariners?
For the Mariners,
Or
Silver
Brett
Slugger?
Boone. Do Brett Boone. He definitely has it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Okay.
Stupid face.
And then Gold Glove. I mean, do we go Garcia Parra? Did Trot Nixon have one?
No more, probably a safe bet, I guess, but
Trying to think who else, like, was there Pedroia? Pedroia?
Pejoria?
Ricky Henderson, LA Seattle.
Ricky.
9%.
Nice, dude.
And now we're just Gold Gloves.
You want to do Pedroia?
Oh, no, you're in Seattle.
Oh, shit. You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
40%. All right. Orioles in the battle in Seattle. Trying to think.
Ken Griffey.
We know Griffey.
Ichiro.
We know Ichiro. Who's like their shortstop? Right? Like
The shortstop right now.
J.P. Crawford. Is he 1-1?
I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah. And then the Orioles, too. Who the hell is the Ripken? Be too high.
Bill Ripken, maybe? No.
No. Mullins?
Cedric Mullins?
I don't know, though, right?
I don't know for sure either.
Oh,
gosh. That was Josh B with the Ricky.
Messina, dude.
Mike Mussina?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God. Okay. So for Seattle, we know Junior, but we were trying to get not a big, because we have all low percentages besides Pedroia. This
Yeah, it was pretty good. Good, come out all right.
Did Kenji Jojima win one?
I have no idea.
We know Ichiro. Who else was on that? Mike Cameron? Yeah, Bill Cameron.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's go,
Okay,
dude.
all
We
right,
did
all
it.
right, we're good?
We're good. We did it. 2%, dude.
On to tomorrow. Thank God. And Francisco Liriano officially becomes public enemy number 1. But let's go now to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores. Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle. That's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping. Rink Washington made the full split save. Are you kidding me? Turn. Side of the net. Between the legs and they score. Filthy. David Pasternak. The silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right. So a little bit of a light slate National Hockey League last night. I mean, I guess really the only like huge surprise I would say would be the Sabres rallying from 2 down. I think after the first period, if I'm not mistaken, to beat the Bruins 3-2 in overtime. Alex Tuck, always a Tony favorite, game winner, his 26th. But that's what we wanted with the wild card race, even though I think Boston is out of it. It just seems like this is, no matter what sport we're talking about, it's just a common theme. These teams that are out of the playoffs late in the season, they're kind of a tough opponent because there's just nothing. They don't have anything to lose. They're kind of playing for their future in the league.
Yeah, no, definitely, and especially Buffalo. I mean, they're a team that is has been something short of an embarrassment. I don't know, 11 seasons without making the postseason.
No, I think we looked it up.
Even more than that.
Maybe it's 12. I know we weren't sure if the Jets were longer, but we were talking with Tommy with this the other day. But yeah, somewhere around there, yeah.
Which is pretty outrageous when you think about all the talent that's kind of not for nothing on their roster now, but it also has kind of come and gone and have been successful,
right?
Which is pretty outrageous, but. In any case, dude, yeah, it does, create, I guess, a dangerous team later in the season. And I mean, also, though, like, Boston's kind of, like, rolling over, I think, at this point, too, a little bit,
Yeah. New coach, probably, right?
Probably, dude. I mean, they're
maybe Mike Sullivan, if he gets
perhaps, I guess.
Yeah, I would like Mike for the Rangers, no?
Mike Sullivan does know how to win, so.
Yeah. Rangers, though, would you be happy or no? Or would you rather have Trotz?
I'd rather have Mike
contention,
Sullivan, dude.
McDavid or Trotz?
What?
Or Randolph.
Oh,
well, Randolph,
dude, come on.
Yeah.
No, I would be happy with Sullivan, I think.
Yeah.
That would be a great get.
And do you think like why things have went wrong almost like don't have necessarily anything to do with him? That it's just like the roster construction in Pittsburgh?
For Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess a little bit of both. I mean, they've made some odd trades and not for nothing. Yeah, Carlson was one
Trading
of them.
Wade Gensel,
even
not really
Gensel,
getting a lot,
that was
right?
kind of odd. Yeah, dude.
Michael Bunting.
Yeah, and Bunting, who just never really fit, And it's interesting because it's like, not for nothing, but, Sidney Crosby has done almost everything within his power to put Pittsburgh in a situation to go out and get other superstars to surround him with, and they just haven't really done that, I guess, or anything really good. And obviously the goaltending situation, even back when they let Fleury go. I mean, like, why would you even do that, dude,
And then Jari kind of screwed him.
Tristan Jari screwed them.
After they gave him the contract.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's, that was definitely a big problem for them as well. So, in any case, I guess I wouldn't put too much on Mike Sullivan, I suppose.
So we'll have to see what happens there. Vasilevsky, the shutout, kind of like we expected there, 2-0 over the Flyers. And he was 21-21. Jake Gensel with his 33rd empty netter at the end, and then Kucherov in the first at his 29th. So Lightning have been struggling a little bit, but get back in their winning ways now. 39-23-5. Flyers 28-33-8. Trotz or Tortorella? Because do you think Tortorella is gonna get fired? This is his third year. Or second year?
Is that it? I want to. No, it's at least his third. I'd say it's his third. There's no way it's just his second year. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, the Flyers are a dumpster fire of an organization, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would say yes. I mean, Torts is a well-respected man and coach around the league.
Second season. No, third season. Come on. No playoffs.
I know it's not great, dude. And again, they've had some mismanagement of players. I forget that kid's name who got drafted by them, but then ended up not taking it because he didn't want to play for them or whatever. I would say, I don't know. I mean, I like Torts too. He's, he is a great guy. That's what everyone says around the NHL. But, I think his just method of coaching sometimes isn't very responsive, from the younger guys.
Of coaching, how about JD in the building saying Rangers will have an opening reunion?
Wow, dude. I don't think that'd be good if Torts would come back to coach. I don't know. Why? I mean, again, the guy brings intensity and accountability, but I mean,
yeah, no, I agree.
Doesn't win.
I would rather go with Sullivan.
Yeah.
I think. But interesting point. Good to have JD in the building, though.
Yeah,
for sure.
always a good time.
He was actually the other night, last game, I'm blanking. Oh, against Edmonton, he was sitting on the bridge. It's the first time. It's an awesome experience.
Wow, that's great, dude.
Yeah.
I never sat there.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that.
Hell yeah, dude.
No one wants to coach the NHL, according to Michael Butka. And he's still talking about the casino.
Oh, coach.
But anyway, the Devils giving us a little assist there over the Blue Jackets, 2-1.
Huge.
So we needed that for the wild card standings. The Maple Leafs, the beatdown that we expected over the Flames, 6-2. Scoring all over the place. Austin Matthews had 2 goals, 25 and 26. Nylander his 38th. Max Domi his 6th. Robertson his 13th, and McMahon his 18th. And then the Wild, 3-1 over the Kings.
Fair business.
Wild 38, 25 and 5. Kings, those road struggles continue, 36,
that's for
21
sure.
and 9. They did get the first goal of the game. Michael, the much needed coffee for Tony. Kempe with his 28 and a power play, and then you had 3 unanswered for Minnesota. Hartman is 9, Zuccarello is 16th, and Johansson his 7th. But short night there in the NHL. A lot more games tonight. Obviously, the focus, the Rangers, minus 240 tonight against the Flames, needing the win. You had Wolf pulled for Vladar last night. I don't know if we've checked Daily Faceoff to see who we got there.
Starting goalies here. Let's see. Vladar
Unconfirmed, and Igor back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's interesting? Didn't Jari get placed on waivers like earlier this year? But I guess no one claimed him.
Really?
Pretty sure, yeah.
That's pretty wild if that is the case. Tristan Jari waivers.
Going on waivers, yep. See?
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
And no one claimed him?
Remember how a couple years ago when we were playing the playoffs, before he got hurt, he was nasty.
Yeah, he was.
But anyway, Tony, I mean, what are you thinking here tonight? confidence kind of high, back to back for the Flames.
Yeah, definitely because of that, because of the back-to-back for the Flames, excuse me, and the fact that Toronto did really, get that beat down on them. So, you love to see that, dude. At the end of the day, it's it's the Rangers' game to win. It's also their game to lose. So, listen, if you get a game like we played against Columbus over the weekend, that's what you want, where you have your prime players contributing, Trocheck, Panarin, Mika, JT, those main, front six guys there. That's what you want. That's what you need in order to win these games, dude. And I don't want to see like a Cooley or a Rempe or a Carrick goal and we end up winning 1-0 or limping into the third period with a 1-goal lead. You have to those plays that you have, first line, like JT and Mika out there. Okay. I know Mika isn't the best at face-offs, but in any case, dude, we've seen how well they can play together, how easy it is for Miller to I guess enter the zone. So I don't know. That's what you really need to do to win these games. And that's what you're going to need to do in order to make anything in the postseason happen. And I know the past week or so I've been an advocate for putting in your fourth line, get Berard some more time, get Rempe more time. I absolutely agree to that still. And I think that if your top six guys aren't contributing, that's something that Laviolette has to adjust to. Again, we said it. I think we were talking about it. I think it was against the Edmonton, the Oilers, the Edmonton game where Brett Berard only had 6 minutes or 8 minutes or something like that. Not good, dude. Especially in a game where you're down. Try to get him some more opportunities here. So, again, I think that's just an in-game adjustment that Laviolette needs to look at. And in my opinion, that's probably your key to the game, is to make those mid-game adjustments for your offense, dude. Defense has been playing a little bit better. You got Igor, who's been playing great recently. And not for nothing, I've been seeing, Miller, Will Borgen, dude. Obviously, having Fox back is great, too. So I think, hopefully your defense right now can kind of keep things in check. I guess no pun intended, but I would say the key is those offensive adjustments, dude. You got to figure out a way to score.
JD adding, JT sucked on Sunday, needed a big bounce back game tonight. Passing too damn much during power play. Yeah, I agree with both of those points. And
power play
JT
sucks,
got off to
dude.
such a hot start. He's kind of tapered the last couple of games, but I wouldn't be surprised
natural.
if he's back tonight in a big way. Just be aggressive. At this point, what do you really have to lose? You got to just go for it.
Let's go for it,
and
baby.
I think they will. And I think the key too, score early. I think just get the garden going.
Foot on the pedal. Get you going.
Yes, get me going.
What are you wearing tonight?
Probably just a sweatshirt.
Nice.
Jersey,
It's going to be a little chilly.
Yeah. Kind of after having some really warm days. But actually, I feel like, though, right now it's actually warm out, isn't it?
It's 50, but I think tonight's going to drop down to 30.
34, it says. Probably a little colder. The city, the winds, right?
Yeah, dude.
So definitely excited for the game. A big one. Got to get the job done. And also, we have 9 games total tonight.
Oh, my gosh.
So enough to do a Tuesday edition of the Frozen Frenzy.
Right you are, dude. Let's go 9 games here. What's so funny?
No, because when I said 9, your reaction was just hilarious. It was a late laugh, honestly. Then you said the 9 after.
Yeah, 8 weeks late, dude.
Yeah,
God, dude. All right, let's go.
John
Pollock, baby. We were just talking about it. Why not start at Madison Square Garden? Let's go the Rangers taking on the Calgary Flames here. And obviously, huge game here for the Rangers. I'm trying to remember. I think the Flames are still going in for a wild card spot, I think. West? Are there wild card implications? Kind of, yeah. They're 2 points out of a wild card spot, so Flames have a little bit to play for themselves here, visiting Madison Square Garden. Rangers, and probably be, I would say, the biggest favorite I've seen in a while, minus 240, right, for the Rangers. It's pretty outrageous, but obviously they're taking into account the Flames on the road, on the back-to-back here, just getting off the schneid, dude. 3 losses in a row, losers of 4 of their last 5. Obviously getting ousted by Toronto last night. And then on the Rangers side of things, they've won 2 of their last 5. Obviously dropping that tough game to Edmonton. But in any case, you look at how many times these teams have played each other. There's once in late November, Calgary won 3-2. Different Ranger team for sure. Over under is 5.5. What do you got?
Rangers, I'm going to say, are going to win this one 4-1. I think Igor almost flawless in net, 28 of 29. And I think JT Miller with 3 points, a goal, and 2 assists. Rangers off the schneid and win a must-win game here. Rangers in the under.
I love that call here. I'm going to go with the Rangers here. I'm going to go with the over, though. Flames, I guess have a lot of struggles to do on defense. You're getting outscored, what is that, 14-7, 14-7, dude. And I say that goal differential will be somewhat similar here tonight. I see the Rangers put a 6 spot up on the Flames. It's the early and often offense, like Brian said, setting the tone, scoring early, never looking back. Flames on their heels, Rangers getting power play opportunities, converting on those power play opportunities. But they do give up 3 goals themselves. Flames have some power there, but give me Rangers winning this game 6-3. So give me New York and the over, dude. Next game, let's go to Montreal, a different Canadian team as the Canadiens take on another Canadian team, Ottawa, at home in the Bell Center here in Montreal. Canada, Montreal, that is, Brian, coming in here at plus 115, over at 5.5. They're the home dogs against Ottawa. We could definitely need the win here from Montreal, dude. And do they need the win as well? Losing 3 of their last 5. Senators, I think, are on a 6-game win streak right now. Could be 7. It's 6. Looking for 7 tonight, dude. Do they get it?
Yes, they do. And really, we want Ottawa to win because they're so far up in the wild card race. Montreal's only 1 point behind us, so we'd rather have Ottawa win. And I think they will. I think dominant fashion. I'm going to say the Ullmark shutout. Kachuk, the only 2 goals of the game. 2-0 Ottawa and the under.
Wow, this is a huge game. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you got to hope for the Ottawa win, so I'll call it Ottawa. I do like the Kachuk call. I guess, oh my God, dude, who's the dude they picked up from Buffalo? They traded that dude, Josh.
Yeah, I don't remember who they got.
Is it Cousins? Did they pick up Cousins? Is it Dylan Cousins?
Could have been.
I think it's Dylan Cousins. Dude, give me Dylan Cousins. A couple goals there for Ottawa. Senators win. I say late third period goal makes it 3-2. That's your final score. Ottawa and the under. Next game here, let's go to Pittsburgh. Speaking of Mike Sullivan, the Penguins taking on the Islanders, 7 p.m. Pittsburgh, minus 115 at home. Your over-under is set at 5.5. Pittsburgh on a 4-game win streak, which is kind of surprising. Islanders, outside looking in, just beat Florida, but loses of 3 of the last 5. I mean, is it chalk here for Pittsburgh?
It is going to be the Islanders. I think, Pittsburgh's won a couple too many recently, so this is when the Isles battle back. So I think a close game here. I'm feeling a lot of unders today. So, let's say Horvat, third period, 5 minutes left, only goal of the game, 1-0 Isles. Isles in the under.
I do like the under here. I'm going to say Pittsburgh Penguins.
Sully coaching for his job.
Sully definitely coaching for his job. A lot of guys over there are going to be playing for, honestly, I guess really next season at this point. But we'll make it 5 in a row for Pittsburgh. Hitting the under here, Rickard Rakell. Only goal of the game, 1-0. Let's go, dude.
Ricky Rakell.
Ricky Rakell, dude.
Sneaky good year, by the way.
Sneaky good year. 31 goals, 171 shots by this team leading.
Prior to this season?
This season, I mean, I heard of him on the Penguins, yeah, certainly.
But he wasn't established.
No, certainly not, dude. Speaking of someone who is established, Alex Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals here.
Sorry, John Pollock. 7
p.m. Yes, we'll be apologizing to John Pollock as they take on the Detroit Red Wings at Capital One Arena. Detroit coming in here at plus 105, a little bit of value. Over under is 6.5. Caps, even though they have things clinched, are still winning games, only dropping 1 game of their last 5 to L.A. And then, of course, the Red Wings here drops 3 of their last 5. They just shut out Vegas, though, 2 nights ago. Is that worth anything here?
No. I'm going to say Washington, Ovechkin, 2 goals and an assist. I think a beat down Detroit, just wrong direction. I'm sorry, Johnny. I'm going to say 5-2. So give me Washington in the over.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm sorry, dude. I would imagine similar score here.
Last time out, it was 5-2.
Last time out, it was 5-2. Before that, 4-2. Red Wings won, though. Rubber match of the season, dude. But yeah, give me Ovi and the boys here. Caps. I don't know. I'll keep it kind of tight. Maybe 3-1. Let's call it 3-1. Caps sweating up a little bit. I don't know, but it'll be Caps and the under for me for there. For 8 o'clock, we'll be in Nashville. Predators taking on the Blues. Looking for some playoff implications here. St. Louis is in it, right? Yeah, they're tied with Vancouver. Obviously, Nashville has been out of it for quite some time. Blues here, -120, over under 5.5. What do you got?
I'm gonna go with Nashville.
Wow.
Just kind of one of those things. The bad teams, when they don't need to win, they win type of deal. So I think Trotz from his box, cheesing Tony, the Saros shutout. And I think Forsberg and Stamkos with 2 goals apiece. 4-0 Nashville in the under.
Trotz from his box.
I'm thinking about coaching the Rangers or taking over for Drury.
Oh my goodness, dude. I would say give me the Blues. I don't know. They've been on fire recently. I know they beat Anaheim, and Minnesota has been kind of limping around with some injuries. But nonetheless, I mean, they've scored 12 goals in the past 2 games. Offense has been kind of heating up, dude. And I just can't see the Predators maybe, I don't know, just battling with them right now. I think Binnington gets his 4th shutout of the season. Blues outscore the Predators 4-0. So give me St. Louis and the under. Let's keep it going now. 8 p.m. Speaking of the Ducks, dude, they'll be flying over to Dallas, taking on the Dallas Stars. Anaheim, look at this number, +290 here on the road, Brian. Over-under is 6.5. Dallas may score 6 on their own, but wait. Anaheim has beaten Dallas twice already this season. This is the 3rd and final time these 2 teams are facing each other. Both teams have lost 3 of the last 5.
Get the brooms out. The Ducks, again, one of those teams late in the season. And they've been tough all year, hanging around just a little under 500 here. Have had some injuries, but nevertheless, I think they win a crazy game. But Frankie V with the hat trick, including the game winner in overtime.
Love that, dude.
5-4 Ducks, +290 in the over.
Definitely agreeing with you here, Brian. I do feel like this is maybe the case where there is a one of those bad teams, end of the season, does win some of these games, especially Dallas on a little bit of a schneid of their own, not, again, losing 3 of the last 5. You don't hear that very often when it comes to Dallas. So I think maybe Ducks getting Dallas at the right time. I mean, why not, dude? Give Frankie V a goal. I say Ducks edge out the Stars. I'll say 3-2 regulation. Ducks and the under. It really is a night of unders here. 8:30 p.m. Final 3 games here. We're going to start off in Chicago. Blackhawks taking on the Seattle Kraken. Blackhawks here at home, +130. Embarrassing. Over, under, Brian, if it ever decides to load, I would guess is a 5.5. Nobody scores on these teams. It is 5.5. What's up? What do you got, dude?
Bedard, only goal of the game, Tony. First minute of the game, and then a defensive stalwart performance. The Blackhawks +130 at home. Give me the Blackhawks in the under.
Capo Caco. Hattie boom batty, dude. Okay, let's go. Maybe Bedard scores. That's cute. Whatever. Kraken 4, Chicago 1. Give me Seattle, and yet again another under, dude. Final 2 games, 9 p.m. Edmonton, the Oilers taking on the Utah Hockey Club. Utah +130. Speaking of the playoff implications, they're kind of somewhat, maybe, possibly could go for that last spot with Vancouver. They're 2 points back here. They're playing Edmonton. Edmonton has had some woes here.
The Rangers last time out.
Did beat the Rangers last time out. Beat the Islanders in overtime. And have been taking care of business against Utah. They've beat them twice already this year. This is the 3rd and final time. Are you getting your broom back out, Brian?
The broom is back out. I think the Oilers start rolling again, going through the schneids that they always do. But I think this is an aggressive win here at home, Rogers Place. Draisaitl finally getting that 50th goal of the year. Give McDavid 5 assists as well. as the Oilers win 6-2. Give me the Oilers in the over.
I agree here. Utah kind of sucks, dude. And I think it is time that the Oilers do put themselves into that postseason mentality. Skinner, shut up. Third of the year. Why not? Oilers 5, Utah 0, Edmonton, and the over. Last game, 10 p.m. Let's go to Vancouver, a team that is in that second wild card spot, clamoring for it right now. They'll be playing one of the best teams in the league, Winnipeg Jets here. Another Canadian matchup. Love to see that in Vancouver. The Canucks are 140. We can understand why. Over under is a 5.5 here. Canucks, I mentioned in that wild card spot, you know, they have lost 3 of the last 5, not playing their best hockey in the most important time. Winnipeg taking care of business. 22 and 12 on the road.
Hellebuck hasn't had a shutout in a while, so give him his 7th. He still could get 9. You know, we don't know. But I'm going to say Winnipeg here, 3-0. Jets in the under.
Yeah, I do like that call. I say Jets. Definitely going to hammer the under. I think after the Jets win, you're going to probably see St. Louis, I guess, in that second wild card spot out of the West.
Crazy.
It is kind of crazy, especially when there's, I don't know, what, 15 games, some odd games left for these teams. Disappointing loss for the Canucks. Quinn Hughes tight. But Kyle Connor, who's leading the team in almost every offensive stat, is going to have 2 goals and an assist, leading the Jets to a 4-1 victory. Jets in the under, dude.
And just like that, that is your Tuesday edition of the Frozen Frenzy. Also, I see on here, and I think I don't know if it was the Devils or was it the Devils this year that played in Sweden earlier in the year?
Yes.
So next year it's going to be the Preds and the Pens. So it'll be interesting to see what those 2 rosters look like. Yikes. All the veterans, Allen jacked up. And then, really other than that, I was just going to mention, did you see the whole thing with Tracy Morgan last night, the Knicks?
No.
He had to be removed off the court. I guess he threw up like he was sitting courtside, and they took him off in a wheelchair. I haven't heard anything further about it today, but
that's horrible, dude.
Yeah.
The
Knicks
just
comeback victory over the. No, I mean everyone's
like
hoping that it's not like a health issue. I don't think there's any clarity on it. I don't know if.
Well, that's wild.
So obviously, you know, we hope, if it is a health thing, that he, has a speedy recovery.
Yeah, geez, dude. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looks like CBS Sports has reported that he's okay now. Oh, he's bleeding from his nose.
Ooh.
Could barely stand up.
That's tough. You just never know with that stuff, you know?
Yeah, dude. Especially Tracy Morgan has had health issues before. There's a photo of him from the hospital.
Yeah. But this is from today? Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
today.
Yeah. Good to see that he's okay.
And he says, more importantly, the Knicks are 1-0 when I throw up on the court.
Big comeback win. So he was the catalyst. But glad he's okay.
That was a crazy game.
It was.
Mike and I were watching it. They went down like 20-0.
Yeah.
To start the game.
And they just stormed back. I know they doubled them up. I think it was in the third quarter.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it, Michael. But Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, yes. Teaser came out today. So Binge Buddies, 8 p.m., manning the building. We'll be doing our live reactions to said teaser, talking about it. Let us know our thoughts. I honestly, I know I am a fan of Adam Sandler, but I do feel like this one is...
Wow.
I don't know, dude.
Interesting.
I mean, you know how it is. Years later, the sequels, the remakes. It's like, why?
Top
why?
Gun?
Well, the Top Gun sequel was good.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But it's also the same. It's like, dude, like, why? You can't have an original idea right now. Like, nothing's good.
Well, I mean, he wants some more money, no?
I mean, he signed that huge, 20-movie deal with Netflix. So he's been, kind of just like, oh, I gotta make movies, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Murder Mystery 4, right?
I hope not, dude.
No, that is the worst movie.
The first one was good.
No, the first one was horrendous.
The second one was horrendous.
The second one was horrendous. If there is a third one, it'll be...
horrendous.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, here we are. Another great show today. Big show coming up tomorrow. The
Huge bracket
reveal,
9 p.m.
And then also we have the Valspar. Copperhead coming up tomorrow as well. and then break down the second game in Japan. So very busy day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But we really appreciate everybody today who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jane. Costume, the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, enjoy binge buddies.
Let's go, Rangers!
And we will see you.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.